Hello everyone, Mr. Trybones here again, and I might be doing another live pickup. So I'm recording this before I go into Half Price Books, but I'm in an area where there's a Half Price Books next door, and I just finished up at work, so I'm going to go ahead and run in and see if they have anything. I'll take some pictures if there's something I'm going to be getting, and hopefully we'll have some nice pickups for you. So hang tight. Let's see what we can find. Okay, so let's dive into what they had here at Half Price Books. So this is one that's actually near one of the stores that I visit for work, and this is one of the first cabinets I had there. So I'm sorry about the glare at the top of the cabinet. Those two games up there are Sega Genesis games. The one on the left is Fatal Labyrinth, and the one on the right is Thunder Force 3. Thunder Force I actually considered buying, but I ultimately decided to go through with it. But you can see they had some pretty good stuff. It looked like, from what I had seen in there, these are just the display cases, but they did have their bookshelves with games. And it looked like somebody traded in almost their entire PlayStation 2 collection because they had a ton of PS2 games recently. Although maybe those were just shipped in, but whatever. But you can see on here, on the second shelf, you've got Dark Cloud 2, NBA Street 3, the new Super Mario Bros. Wii, Mega Man Legends. I almost picked up Mega Man Legends because it looked, Mega Man Legends is a good game. If it had been the Misadventures of Tronbon, I would have jumped on it in a heartbeat, but, it wasn't, so I didn't. And then we've got Gauntlet Dark Legacy, a bunch of smartphones. Down there you had Digimon World 2 for the, PS1, which is a neat game. I was never really into Digimon, so I didn't get that one, unfortunately. That gun there is for the 3DO. You got a Wii. Down at the bottom, that Resident Evil Darkside Chronicles is actually a sealed copy. I thought about it, but I think I'd rather just go with a used copy because I would just open it up and play it anyway. By the way, if you're looking for one of those games, I recommend the Umbrella Chronicles. That game is actually really, really good. So let's go ahead and take a look at the second cabinet. Okay, second cabinet up there on the top shelf, you got a couple of player's guides. It's a Dragon Quest VII player's guide, a Donkey Kong Country player's guide, and then that is a 3DO. They wanted $250 for it. They've had it for a few weeks, I think almost a month. I wouldn't even know what to get for a 3DO, so I skipped it. Then you got a bunch of TI-83s, and then RoboCop vs. the Terminator. I don't really have any nostalgia for it, so that one didn't go for it. But they got some pricey games in there. I mean, you see Skies of Arcadia for GameCube, $200. If it was not $200, I might have jumped on it because it's supposed to be a pretty solid game. Chocobo Dungeon there and Jersey Devil, and then down on the Game Boy and the DS games, nothing really to write home about. A bunch of Pokemon games, which they've gotten a lot of recently at the half price books I've been to. But then they also have that N64 game in there, Stunt Racer, $300. I actually reached out to one of my buddies, the Nintendoc of Island Retro, see if he needed it, because he almost has a complete N64 collection. But he's already got one, so good on him. He said I should get it for my collection, and it's a little too pricey for my blood, so I decided to hold off on that one. But this is all the stuff they had, so I did pick up a couple of things, so, well, here's what I picked up. Okay, so I'm back, and yes, I actually did get stuff. They got a lot of good stuff in there today, as you saw from those pictures I took. It looked like somebody had just traded in their entire PlayStation collection, or something like that. I imagine there's probably even better stuff, but it was probably already picked clean. But anyway, here's what I managed to pick up. So this is something from the original PlayStation that I've wanted for quite a while, and it was only $10, so I went for it. Oh, crack, Legend of the Gobos. Sorry about the lighting, but it's the end of the workday, so it's around 5 o'clock, and, that's how the sun is. But, crack, Legend of the Gobos, made by Argonaut, who also worked on the Star Fox games, specifically the FX chip, I believe. But, box and manual and the disc, oh, there we go. In the disc, I looked at the disc, it looks like it's almost in perfect condition, so, $10, how could I go wrong, right? I found this right next to a copy of Final Fantasy IX, which they had for $15. And I almost picked that up too, but I couldn't in good conscience pick it up because it's so readily available on modern consoles. Like, I can get it, I think it's on Xbox Game Pass right now, so I can play it for free, so. And if I really wanted to own it, I could buy a digital copy on Switch. I really don't have any nostalgia for it, so not much reason for me to get it. And then I got one more game. From inside the case, I got their copy of Dark Cloud 2. No manual, unfortunately, so $20 isn't bad for getting the game and the manual, or the game without the manual. Case is pretty good, and the disc is almost immaculate. I didn't see any scratches on it, and anything that was there probably was really, really light. So, yeah, that's what I picked up. I was looking at some of the other stuff they had there, but I was not willing to put in all that extra money. So, not bad. 2 pickups. Again, I'm probably paying too much for these games, but I'm getting the convenience of getting them right now, and I'm also supporting local jobs and, local business. So, good stuff. But, hey, thank you very much for watching. Be sure to like, follow, subscribe, all that stuff, and I'll be back. I'll be back on Monday for another retro pickup, and then we'll have new stuff on Tuesday and Thursday as we normally do. So, thank you for watching. Have a good one. Hey, thank you very much for watching. I appreciate you spending your time with me. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to leave a like, leave a comment, hit the subscribe button, and share on social media. Thank you again, and I'll see you next game.